Hey everyone, welcome back to Crystal Vision Therapy. Of course, I am your favorite therapist, Disha, and today we're going to talk about something that's pretty serious. I guess I always talk about things that are serious, but I truly, truly believe like this is something that will be of value to everyone. I want to talk about medication, when therapy would be best complemented with medication. So the reason why this topic is so important is what I'm realizing is as more and more people get comfortable with, you know what, therapy isn't so bad, doesn't mean I'm crazy. We're getting to a space where people who probably really should be in outpatient facilities or inpatient facilities are being recommended for therapy, and they're being undertreated. There's still a stigma around getting mental health, especially around if you feel like you need to take a pill every day to make sure that you're okay, or to make sure that you're functioning at your optimal level. And it's really hard for people to kind of cave into the fact that they may need additional assistance. I cannot tell you how many people I'm fighting to get on medication, sometimes for years. They get on it and they're like, I wish I did this 4 years ago. Literally fighting every day for their life, right? And there is something that can help. What I will say about the brain is that we don't know enough about it, right? And so that's why sometimes some of the medications that come out aren't super great. It helps, and sometimes you may have to be on a cocktail of medications. Like it's not just one; you need two or three, and they're increasing and lowering the dose. But when you find that right match, it's amazing. So about 4 signs where medication may be helpful. Number one, categorized as severe mental illness. So that is your psychosis, schizophrenia, severe depression, severe anxiety, mania. There are things that you cannot just come to therapy and it will get better. It's maybe a nice complement for cementing in routines that will help with those diagnoses, but medication is 100% recommended here. You're being severely undertreated, and it will definitely affect the success of your therapy. Number two, insomnia. So not being able to sleep is such a red flag on fire for any mental health clinician. You tell a mental health clinician I haven't sleeping for 3 or 4 days, they're gonna take notice. Insomnia is nothing to play around with. There are great strategies, right, outside of medication to help fight insomnia, but when you've tried all of those things, it is best to get on medication. It can aid sometimes even to mania and depression and anxiety. When you are not sleeping, not a lot of things are going well. So if you suffer from insomnia, it is okay to consider medication. Number three, a severe ADHD diagnosis. So ADHD, again, on a spectrum, one of those things that affects different people in different ways. You could have a slight case. Some people have a very, very severe case of ADHD. And it can affect your focus in session. You maybe have a flight of ideas and you're a little bit all over the place. And sometimes it's harder to get through your sessions. Medication is really recommended here and will even aid your therapy. Your therapy sessions will be even better. And you can hone in on the parts of your life that truly need adjustment. I wanted to give anxiety its own category. So for a severe generalized anxiety, there are people where anxiety truly makes decisions in their lives. They are scared, anxious, nervous at the most mundane tasks, crossing the street, leaving their house, going to work, public speaking. It is to the point that some even have physiological symptoms, shaking, stomach aches. Anxiety can be so debilitating. And I know we're talking a lot more about anxiety, and sometimes I think when we popularize something, it makes it feel like it's not as serious, but it is. There are some people where the anxiety is just so real, so debilitating. Medication is your friend here. Even if it's as needed once a day, medication will be your friend here. And if I describe anything that you're afraid of doing, medication is definitely something to start thinking about. So those are my 4 that come to mind. I know there are millions of others, but those are the 4 that I see generally where I'm like, this is a place where what I would say, let's consider this here as an aid. Let's consider us to get additional services, additional help. What I would love for this video to do is for even one person finds the strength to tell their PCP what's happening so they can be prescribed something, make a phone call to a psychiatrist. It does not mean that you are quote unquote crazy. If you broke your foot, you wouldn't think twice about, oh, I need, Tylenol, I need Advil because this hurts and I need to make it better. And so I encourage you to think about your mental health in that way. I am suffering. I need help. There's something out there to help me. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. You're not going to turn into a chameleon. Some people feel like they're going to turn into a complete opposite version of themselves. And you have a say so. You take something doesn't sit right with your spirit, your soul. Hey, this doesn't work for me. Let's take you off and put you on something else, like anything else, like your medical care. And so thanks everyone for listening. I'm getting off my soapbox and I hope you have a great holiday season. Bye guys.